Is our nighttime live from the living room. Like to start with our little. That was not a. That was not a rat running by. That was Odin. It
What's the thing wrong with rats? They're cute.
I didn't say there was. Oh, speaking of, this morning we had the cutest mouse in our little. We have like the live trap where it catches them and you can see him in there, and he was adorable. So, or she. So we took him out to Sam's area and made him a little cardboard house with a bunch of food in it so that at least he gets on his feet, you know.
Did you explain why? Like, it's really dangerous to move a mouse?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Explain
So,
the
I mean,
why.
it's like starting to get to the point where it's too cold. I mean, tonight it's like freezing. So, mice store up food for the winter.
I'm so used to not being able to point behind you, but I can do it
Mice
now.
store up food for the winter, like,
Yeah.
and wherever they are. And so, if you move them too far away, then it will starve to death over the winter. So, if you absolutely have to move a mouse in the winter, make them like a little house, put some seed in it, give them like some food so they can like have time to like hopefully gather a little bit more. Because yeah, it's really, really bad. People are just like, oh, we'll just release you really far away, and they have no food, and then they just die. So people think it's like humane and they're being nice, but they're really.
Hey, Soda K Steph. She would like to join them. Yeah, Pumpkin had a big day, but I'm getting there. First off, if you are a what's the word? Subscriber or supporter.
Yeah.
If you like do that on I think YouTube, is it like does it on every channel? I don't know, but you'll know if you're a supporter and you can
Paid supporter.
a paid supporter. There is a Black Friday deal on the calendar you'll see there, but for everyone else, there's also the $5 off right now. So if you want to order our calendar, it is 365 days of amazingness because it is a daily calendar with pictures on every day, with fun quotes, fun stories, just a lot of fun, one might say.
We just had too many animals to really do like a 12-month calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, and it works out. We have almost 30 animals, so, each day of the month, someone. Hello, I think it's Golkin. How's it going? You say good morning. I'm assuming you're in like Australia or somewhere like that. But yeah, so we're going to talk about pumpkins, big day, but we're also having a special Black Friday deal on donations. There will be absolutely zero charge, and you can just donate whatever you'd like to Life with Pigs, because we can always use donations. We are 100% run on the generosity of amazing people like you. So hey, Heather, and then 8. Eder898 says, better a dog or a pig. They're both amazing in their own ways. Your angels are doing great, Heather. Although we have a fun story about, well, not so fun, but interesting story.
Are you shaking because you're cold?
Hey, Rachel. Rachel Bolin is on Instagram.
Rachel.
How's it going?
Tell Pumpkin story?
Yeah, well, you should tell Pumpkin story.
Well, I didn't see it.
Oh,
I'm like a second hand.
Do you want me to get on camera for it?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, here you go. I'll tell Pumpkin's story.
Okay.
Although we should like have Pumpy show her face. Hey, Pumps. I didn't mean to actually like wake you up, but so Pumpkin, this morning I heard like yelling, kind of like doing like the pig. It sounds like an elephant screaming kind of thing.
It really does.
And it can mean anything from hey, dinner's late to there's a terrorist organization hunting us down with nuclear arms. Like there's no fine gradation. So like usually if you hear Millie, it sounds like she's being attacked.
This is Millie.
It could be anything, but we just assume she's fine because we've run to the rescue many a time to find out that she was just mad that Charlotte wanted her spot.
We always run to the rescue just in case, on the offhand chance it's like today was.
Yeah, so I come to the window and I look out and I see Maisie kind of harassing whoever's there. And I look out, it's Pumpkin. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? And I see Pumpkin jump off of like it's like the pig ramp that leads up to the door, and then there's like a drop in case someone wants to jump up there, which Millie sometimes does. And she's being chased by Edna, and so she's running around.
Edna the goat.
Like there's very much this.
Edna's a goat.
Like
right.
imagine
Maisie's a cow.
the proverbial wee all the way home.
And Pumpkin should not be jumping because she has like
be.
T-Rex arms. She has like the shortest little legs. Can we? I don't know if you can see.
And hopefully, if Rachel's still watching, he'll let us know what he thought of the.
Yeah, we don't know
roast.
yet what he thought of the roast.
Yeah, we had never had the celebration roast, and we really liked it, and the gravy.
It was my favorite ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried.
Yeah. So the gravy was like amazing.
But so Pumpkin jumps off.
Can't see her arms. She has just imagine the cutest little T-Rex arms, but on a pig. That's what Pumpkin has.
Fiona. Women always gotta be shutting me down. Sorry. So I see Pumpkin jump, and then she runs around back up the ramp with Edna chasing her, and Maisie's that kid on the playground who's just excited someone's fighting and just like starts jumping around and dancing. Maisie's doing that all around this area while Pumpkin's running, and Edna is like coming hard and heavy trying to just ram into Pumpkin, and I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on. So I let Pumpkin in. Yeah, I let you in. And so I'm like, Mallory, like, you know.
Hold on real quick. Rachel said it was great. I can drink the gravy.
Yeah.
I feel that way too. That was like some of the best gravy. It's like, this is really good.
Said, you're like, we are saving the rest of this gravy, and I'm going to have it on everything until it's gone. So, no, we really like that. Well, that's awesome. We love to hear that. And again, thank you so much, Rachel, for working with us on that fundraiser and just
doubling our goal.
Well, and being such an awesome person. Like we really, we have had many conversations, Mallory and I, just about how amazed we are at just how wonderful you are, how easy to talk to you are, and all those sorts of things. So we really appreciate it.
Do I need to be worried?
What?
I just feel like,
You were part of that conversation.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I was kidding. I was there, yeah.
Worried about us?
Just kidding.
Collectively?
No, it was awesome. If you guys haven't seen the full interview conversation that we had with Rachel about animals and his experience learning about life with pigs and farm animal sanctuaries and a lot of his personal experiences that he's had with animals. It is on YouTube, the full video, so you should definitely check it out. He said, "My pleasure, you guys do all the heavy lifting." I mean, literally, you do a lot of heavy lifting.
I mean,
he's lifted the pigs.
You think it would keep me in better shape, but...
Anyway, so Pumpkin story.
Pumpkin
you rescue. I think we're at the point where you rescued Pumpkin. She's being chased by a goat and a cow.
I block Edna, who's trying to just headbutt, and Pumpkin runs in behind me, and so I close the door and I'm calling you, and you come in and is that blood? And I'm like, no, it's just mud. And then you're like, something.
There's a little drop of blood,
something to the effect of, you idiot, you can't see
colors. No, I didn't say an idiot. You're really, really colorblind. Red is the worst, so, yeah.
So I could not see that it was blood. So Pumpkin, we
here.
think it's...
There's a tiny little cut,
here, she might have poked herself with her talon,
So the first thing that Ryan did was start blaming the victim.
I did not blame her.
You said, Pumpkin, what did you say to her?
Well, I mean, in fairness, pigs are instigators and then innocent victims right within, moments of, they will lurch at someone and then be like, why are we fighting now? Why are you
Pumpkin, just say it. Pumpkin wrote a check that her booty couldn't cash.
I mean, that's probably what happened.
Pumpkin probably did a little swipe or something, and then Edna was like, bring it on.
In fairness to Pumpkin, Edna has a little bit of pig in her. She is a little
Edna is kind of a bully. I'm just going to say it.
She's a little bit of a bully. She loves me to death, and it's hard not to, be not my sweet Edna. But
because she assaults everyone else.
She's kind of a punk that beats up everyone, including Maisie. Like, if you've never seen a goat stand on their back legs and headbutt a cow, which I think Maisie enjoys.
Maisie's
but-
really excited to have someone to play with,
Yeah,
so
I
she does
think
not
so.
care. But poor Pumpkin.
But so
Pumpkin is like the
Pumpkin-
face of innocence,
So
and even if
she's-
she's bratty, like you can't be mad at her because she's the sweetest pig.
But she had like her like hungry phone, which may have been because she was inside and she's like, oh, they always feed me when I.
Well, you
sneak
brought
back
over
in.
snacks to comfort her.
And yeah, so she's got like bloody
Give
foam
balm to
coming
her.
out of her mouth.
Sad heart.
So we like wiped it off, and then it was like done. She wasn't still bleeding, so I think she just cut somewhere in her mouth, which we still haven't found. And she'd let me open her mouth and look, but it seems like it's done. And so yeah, but then Edna starts like headbutting the door, like she wants
Trying to
in.
break in to finish
Yeah.
the job.
And then comes over to this window
Yeah.
here and starts like putting her like hoofs up and is like looking in the window like, where you at? I'm gonna finish you, fool. And so yeah, poor Pumpkin. Just
Well,
like,
there's only two reasons that she could have been doing that. One,
Yeah.
she wanted to come in and finish the job.
Yeah. Which
She
she,
was-
didn't do the rest of the day. So.
She didn't. So I think it's the second one, which is she saw Pumpkin going in alone with you
Yeah.
and got jealous because that was her daddy, and she wanted to come get special treatment too. Because Pumpkin did get a lot of cuddles and bananas and all sorts of comforting, things happening, and lots of pillows and blankets and lots of fussing over her. So
Yeah.
I can see why Edna might be jealous.
So who knows? Who knows what happened?
You
Who
saved her
knows
life.
Who started it? But Pumpkin lives to tell another tale.
Pumpkin's not telling
And
anything
if
about how it
you
started.
haven't seen the classic Jenna and Maisie harassing Pumpkin video, that one is amazing. Where
Yeah.
Pumpkin is just trying to get away from two harassing cows who think it is the best fun, just hilarious to chase her as she's like yelling and turning around and trying to swipe at them, and you can just like see almost like dumb smiles on Jenna and Maisie's face where they're just like, watch this.
They didn't make contact though.
They didn't. No, they never
Yeah,
did.
they never
Yeah.
did. Edna was taking it a bit too far
Yeah.
today, but Pumpkin's always just been kind of like the mom who's like, "Get off my lawn."
Yeah, I mean, like, Jenna, we do have the chart in the back for horning accidents, but to her credit, she seems to never hit the pigs. Like,
No.
she might come up behind them and move them by shaking her head, but she's, like,
No.
pretty angelic. Do you want to come back on?
Well, I'm just gonna say we got some comments
Okay.
that I've been ignoring.
I got a
Since
since on my back. Hey,
We
Charlotte.
got a bunch of comments on YouTube as per usual. Heather says, "How are my angels?" Oh, you saw that part.
Yeah.
Don't ever quit says, "My daughter just talked me into adopting a Nigerian dwarf goat, and I gotta say I'm getting attached. Never thought I'd like it."
Yeah.
Samesies.
We're loving having Edna. We were a no-goat sanctuary. In fact, we only if they had 3 legs or less. And Edna has 4 legs, so we violated our own pledge. And
We were like, I mean, like I like goats, but we were like no goat, like
yeah,
child free, but like goat free, like kind of life. Like, and now we have Edna, and we love her.
Like
so,
we had the.
except she's being a
I was
butthole.
gonna say the goat vasectomy. You know, like we thought like it's not possible.
Okay,
but-
too far, too far. We just took that too far. We're just gonna
Not
reel it
analogy.
back
Cancel that
in.
analogy.
All right, here
Here's
we
the
go.
Men in Black button. All right.
Oh, Estefania, she said just joined. Said thanks, showing us how wonderful turkeys are. Quincy Sherman and the others are extraordinary. It's true. No, we do not eat them. We are a vegan farm animal sanctuary, so we do not consume any animal products. Everyone here has been rescued and just gets to live out their life with nothing expected of them. And their breed is Juliana. And we agree a cruelty-free Thanksgiving is the way to go. We posted a video of us yesterday and also a video of Rachel Bolin and his wife yesterday enjoying a very cruelty-free Thanksgiving dinner with field roast. Sent us both the celebration roast, which is awesome.
Yeah. I know. I feel a little guilty. Like they sent us 2. So you know, like
I know. I
feel
feel like
like-
they kind of ripped off Rachel
Yeah.
on that. Like,
I know.
you know, I was like, oh, we should have just sent him ours. Like, wrapped it up in that
I was
dry
very- I
ice
was
that you almost
very
touched.
Specific in my directions, but yeah.
Yeah.
I know that dry ice was a little dangerous for me. Because there's like a little piece of me that's just like, What
Yeah.
would it feel like if I touch it?
Okay, so we got a comment. We're just going to very quickly address it because we get asked it a lot
Yeah.
that the pigs eat people. And we need to make our bingo card so we can track how
I
many
know,
times.
we really do.
So let's give me like a elevator pitch.
Okay,
Pigs
so
don't eat people.
we did some research on it and we made a video. But I think I should start off by saying I've literally slept next to these pigs maybe 100, 200 times where I was sound asleep and I have never woken up with a bite out of me or anything. Like, it is extremely safe to live with pigs.
I lathered you up.
You
Like we made a video. I lathered peanut butter all over him.
Yeah,
I put their favorite
Let's not talk about
veggies.
the jugular part.
I put their favorite veggies all over him. I may have gone a little too far.
Applesauce. You poured a whole jar of applesauce.
I think the
on
peanut
top
butter
of
was the problem because it was so sticky.
Yeah. It was
But
rough.
anyway, Ryan clearly survived and was not eaten by the pigs.
Yeah.
But we did some research. There are some animals that are more likely to eat you than pigs.
Like, they were like more or equally as likely, and that included gerbils, goldfish,
Guinea pigs,
yeah.
cannibals.
Cannibals.
You are much more
Yes.
likely to be cannibalized
Yeah.
by another human than you are to be eaten by a pig.
Yeah, I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer ate more people himself than there are recorded incidences
That's true.
of pigs eating people. Like, the only time they're going to do that is if they are starving and the farmer falls in, and the reason the farmer probably fell in was a heart attack from eating pigs. So, it's not something that happens. And if it's a fear you have, it is.
You should be really afraid of cannibals then.
It is an irrational fear.
Yeah,
It'd
it
be
is. Really, 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 really. And you should be more afraid of your guinea pig than you should of a pig.
Yeah, so the idea that they're gonna eat us,
And also, humans are much more likely to eat pigs. Just gonna say that.
yeah.
Just gonna say that.
So it'd just be a little revenge. But yeah, no, it's ridiculous to think that pigs are these horrendous, people eating, villains.
Hey, vegan mom.
I mean, that being said, if you run into a mother pig with her babies out in the wild,
She's just gonna straight up murder you.
yeah,
Not
I mean,
even eat you.
The chipmunk might murder you, if you're trying to get their babies. Just don't mess with mother animals.
Vegan mom
period.
says my pigeons are more savage than pigs. That's probably true. I've been bit way harder by birds than I
I
have
was gonna say
ever by a
Huckleberry.
pig.
Huckleberry's always trying to.
Huckleberries
gnaw us.
our lamb tries to eat me.
I mean, it's sweet and cute, but he will it's like he's trying to get your hair or something.
But see, the thing is, these people that keep asking that or making that statement have gotten into my head so much that that's what I think of when Huckleberry is eating me. I'm always like, see, it's the lamb. It's like,
watch out for those
I just
sweet
am like,
little sheep.
yeah, it makes me so sad that there's so basically a serial killer at one point killed a couple people and then allegedly fed them to pigs, and there's no proof that actually happened, but it became sensationalized in the paper.
But it's if you starve anyone, the soccer players in the Andes Mountains ate each other when they're plane crashed because they had no option. So if you're starving, your dog will eat you.
Now
your
we've
cat
switched
will
to
eat
in the
you.
wild they will hunt you down.
Hunt you
Go
down.
out and hang out in the wild and then tell me if you get eaten by a pig. Because it's very unlikely that is going to happen. Anyway, all right, we're moving on from that. That's why I didn't want to get stuck down in the conversation because it just
enjoyable
annoys me.
to.
Because I think about it when Huckleberry is chewing on me, and it makes me sad that that's what I think of.
Yeah, but
rabbits. Okay, so we're listing all the animals. Rabbits. Yeah, it's true. They are. Should I get my butt handed to me by rabbits every single day when I'm late with hay refills? Yeah, they jump where the rabbits jump and hit you with their paws.
Tesla used to kick our butts.
Yeah, and then someone said even my chickens. So yeah, chickens are way scarier at certain times than pigs are. I mean, pigs are pushy, but I'm never afraid of them.
Being a jerk at times is way different than.
We did Google it. That's what I'm telling you, dude. I'm not even gonna do this.
We
We did
did
a whole
so
research
much
project on this. There's one instance where a wild pig ate an already dead person.
Like, it's kind of like,
Oh.
I mean, it's not even, like, it's way more true to say this.
Their hair is a little bristly.
Oh, the little
It's a little
Charlie
bristly.
Charlie.
And they are Juliana pigs. And they're getting grouchy now.
No, Charlotte just wanted love.
Charlotte gets grouchy
But
when
I
she
was gonna
doesn't
say,
get love.
it's like there are mothers and fathers that have like beaten and molested their kids.
All right,
So you
all
like
right.
wouldn't look at every mom and be like, you know, they'll beat and molest you.
Right.
Like, it's just stupid. Like,
Actually, that's a really good point. We don't look at every
thank
human.
You. Now take back that.
All right, I take it back. I take it back.
You.
That's a really good point. We don't look at every human and be like, oh, you know what humans will do to you? I mean,
Yeah.
we probably should.
Yeah. I mean, it makes more sense.
It makes a lot more sense to do that.
But anyway.
Anyway, so Pumpkin is okay.
Yeah.
She got some banana and some cuddles, and that seemed to soothe her hurt feelings
One might
and
say swage.
hurt mouth. Yeah, she was
Look
a
at
little
those
bit.
eyes.
I kind of felt like she was. I hate to use the expression like milking it, but it kind of seemed like she was like towards
As
the
long
end.
as you picture someone out like milking an almond, then it's fine.
Yeah, I just think of like milk. I don't even know what that comes from, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she at the end was kind of like giving us like the big eyes, and which is interesting because pigs are, have been tested to be like the fourth smartest animal in a lot of like all sorts of different categories. And one of the things that they can do is predict in a situation what someone else might be thinking, including a human or another pig, and then act accordingly. And so they have the ability to like actually manipulate, where dogs and cats, I mean, they can definitely like, they learn over time like what works and what gets things, but pigs can just take a situation and be like, here's probably what this person wants, or what they're, and so they can use that, like adapt it to their advantage versus just like learning over time what happens.
We're
So
just playing the long game of taking over this planet.
yeah,
We've seen Animal Farm. We know. What
I
happens,
hope
guys.
so.
Are you Napoleon? Is this Snowball?
Oh yes, we do cuddle with them. I just can't. People knew that they missed the whole conversation, and now it's getting brought up again about pigs eating people, and like I just can't. Like
We need to print out like a
yeah.
like the bingo card, but it should be like a dry erase. So every night, and if we hit
Yeah.
like it, we get.
We
like,
need to do that. But yes, we cuddle with them. This is their bed. They sleep in the living room, but sometimes we do invite one to come sleep in our bed for an
Yeah.
evening if it seems like maybe someone needs some
Charlotte's the
special
best.
cuddles.
Charlotte's the best at bringing to cuddle at night.
Yeah.
What's up, boy?
Yeah, they definitely recognize people other than us. Like they have people that they know that, yeah, no, they definitely recognize people. They can kind of be like a little selective in like who they're going to give attention to, even to us, if they're just, not wanting to do that, then they will just kind of
Charlotte is my little
ignore
baby.
you. But yeah.
My little baby. I love you.
Yeah, so they
Charlotte's-
are. Does Odin need to go out again?
He thinks he does.
Do you want to take this?
Yeah. Yeah, Charlotte smells like maple syrup. And there are certain
About
pigs
Emily?
that have a maple syrup smell.
Do you want
And she is one. And we agree, pigs for president. That would be good. And yes, they are house trained. They have not had an accident in all the time that we've lived in this house, which is like 7 years basically. So they are pretty splendid. But and I wanted to mention again, please donate to the fundraiser. It's on Instagram and Facebook, but you can also go to lifewithpigs.com. Just our name.com. Yeah, there's a link on YouTube. But if you can go there and donate, we are trying to get Quincy his shoe, Quincy our turkey. Quincy it's like a medical age shoe, and it'll help him continue to walk around and all that wonderful stuff, keep his mobility. So please consider doing that. It would make a world of difference to us. And Grace is trendy. what do you think about the swimming with pigs in the Bahamas? So from what I hear, it's actually not an ideal situation for those pigs. I've heard that they actually often do negative things with those pigs. I don't, I don't think they advertise that. Everybody just wants to go party outside. Um,
Outside you can. We should give an update on Odin.
we agree, pigs are awesome.
We should give an update on Odin.
And we do think that banning bacon would be good. Yeah, go ahead. The Odin update.
Odin! Come hang out, buddy. So Odin's feeling better. Last
Come here,
night,
buddy.
during our live, we realized that he was not feeling very well at all. He's been super up and down. He's in some sort of pain. The vet thinks that it's his back. But we're not sure because he doesn't really react to anything. But she does not think it's anything like internal organ related. It's not related to his kidney disease, which is good. But I think maybe he overdid yesterday because he was feeling better this morning again, and he tried to like jump on the couch, and he got a toy out and was playing. So my theory is he just overdoes that. But he can't stay on certain kinds of pain meds very long because of his kidneys. But the good news about his kidneys, and I feel like we need to make a separate post about this. Is,
Yeah.
what you doing, dude? He was diagnosed with between like stage 2 and 3 kidney disease a year ago. And it was only 4 stages, so it was really not good news to hear. And the only way you can really manage kidney disease in dogs is by changing their diet. And all the prescription kidney diets have lots of animal products in them and lots of gross stuff. And what are you doing, buddy? So our dogs are vegan. They only eat plant-based food. The oldest dog in the world, the Guinness Book of World Records, was vegan. It's been proven countless times to be more healthy for them, just like it is for us. So we switched him to a homemade, kidney-friendly vegan diet. And my vet had not heard of or had probably had anyone that did that before. And I talked to her again today, and she was like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Like, his levels are stable and won't even improve. So she said, whatever you're doing with the food, like, it's working. So it was really nice to be like validated in that and to know that, Odin's homemade vegan diet, it's good. And one thing I found real quick when searching for good vegan diets for dogs is there was no recipes online at all for vegan kidney diets for dogs. So I actually met with a certified plant-based nutritionist, and she helped me work on a recipe. So the recipe is on our blog if anyone ever happens to need a kidney diet.
Or if you just want to read interesting things about the
Our blog
sanctuary.
is pretty cool. We have lots of stories up there.
Do they bring mud in from the outside? No, not
Really,
typically.
they bring a lot of like straw in because they bury themselves in straw and nap like right outside the door, and so when it's time for dinner, like they just jump out of it, and so they
Yeah.
had a bunch on their head, but it's like plain straw, so it's not really just sweep it up.
Yeah. Yeah. For typically the way they are is like sort of an anti-Velcro, like sort of like Teflon, like nothing sticks to them, you know.
I think
They
Millie
just
needs an exorcism.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone knows how to do exorcisms on pigs, like please
The power of
volunteer.
Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah, we do not eat pigs, by the way. We are vegan.
We do try to
We
perform
are those
exorcisms on the
some
angry pigs,
people.
though.
Yeah.
It might just be her inner grouch. Like, I don't know. She's mohawking a little bit, though. See, the Millie inside likes it. The demon is the one making the grouchy
Yeah.
noises.
Cynthia says rice and green beans are good for dogs too. Yes, our kidney diet is got rice in it, but yeah,
They don't eat green beans. They're so weird.
I wonder if we tried it again because for a while there they wouldn't eat anything we tried, and then but yeah, Odin has
Just call him-
a diaper.
He just wants his diaper off.
And you were trying to sneak your diaper off because his kidney disease has made accidents a fun daily adventure for him. Are mini pigs a real thing or are they just a fad? So mini pigs are a real thing. It's just when they say mini pigs, like pigs can be 600 to 1,000 pounds, and Charlotte, Pumpkin, and Millie in the back there are all about 100 pounds, and so they are mini compared to pigs.
Yeah.
Are there like teeny tiny like 10-pound pigs? No.
No 35-pound pig.
Yeah.
40-pound pig. Between like 100 and 200 is what's considered a mini pig.
Yeah.
So, and pigs can start having babies, I forget, but at a very young age. So a lot of times breeders will show the parents who are very young
Well,
themselves.
Pumpkin was like 4 years old or 5 years old when I met her, and she was a breeder pig, and so she was smaller than she is now.
She's
although-
also really short.
and she has dwarf legs. Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes her look small. But yeah, she's definitely filled out since then. And so yeah, if you're looking at like a 2-year-old pig that's not fully grown, but who's having a baby,
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, the parents are so small.
And they
but
can have
they're not grown.
babies like as young as like a few months, or get
At least
pregnant.
6 months, like.
Yeah, but they can get pregnant. I mean, like early, and so
Yeah.
like they could have a baby in like their first year of life, basically, and
Yeah. So
they
can
would
very,
be
very small.
teeny tiny still, but that's because they've the age. Again, we want to remind everyone, because we're going to run out of battery on one of our phones here. Check out our calendar at lifewithpigs.com. You can also sponsor an animal for Christmas, like Charlotte, Pumpkin, or Millie here, or our wonderful, delightful dogs or cows
Show all the
out here.
stuff they got in.
But that's Jenna and Maisie next to her. But you can do that there or just donate. We're trying to raise money for Quincy's shoe. It's going to make him walk so much better and feel so much better. We just don't want him to be in pain every day from walking on his foot that has the missing toe because he had to have it amputated. So if you could do that, that would be awesome. And we hope you have an awesome night. We'll probably be live tomorrow night, like around 9:15 or 9:30 is my guess. So come join us again. And if anyone needs clarification on whether or not pigs will eat you, we can maybe readdress it.
No. She didn't eat me. Most kissable snout in the world.
Definitely.
This one's pretty kissable too.
Someone wants to visit and be treated like a pig. So
You know, it's a pretty good life.
it really is.
We could sell the pig experience. You gotta be really grouchy though,
Yeah.
and like steal my dinner. Like
Yeah.
if we're eating and there's a plate next to you, you just grab someone else's plate.
Yeah. And then when they go to switch plates, you grab
Like,
that plate
"Oh."
back. So, all right. Good night.